Greetings, Commanders! This is Pagan Horde, and we're looking at 15 in the 40k universe versus Mod Jam versus way too many mods. Oh hell, what I'm doing. So, let's roll. Where are we at? By the way, if you missed episode 13, it was because it was a live show, a live stream, and it is in this live section of videos. So, before we go on, please do some YouTube stuff. Let's see what we have. So, alloy plating coming up. That's very important. Find the skirmisher coming up. That is also pretty good. But what we are going to do today will be the investigation mission, which is what going to trigger the alien hunter for the 3 bosses. For this playthrough, I did not do the integrated content for these. We need to do the missions to trigger them, which we shall do right now. Thank you, sir.
There are a number of unusual energy signatures permeating this area, Commander. I'm seeing power fluctuations, intense
Let's
heat,
roll.
some psionic activity.
Now, this is a scripted
signs of a
mission where we
possible
will
conflict.
find our first alien hunter, which will be the snake.
I'll be personally taking the lead on this operation. We're
And
looking
we
for
got
someone. One of the finest minds to ever serve Xcom.
Central.
I don't know what we're going up against, but we know she's
Who's a ranger,
out there,
of course.
and we're not gonna let anything stand in our way. Commander, you and I both know what Valen meant to our operation. She was our chief
So,
scientist.
Mr.
one of our
Ranger
most
here.
valuable assets. With your permission, I'd like to lead this operation personally. I was able to get
We're
you
just
out
gonna
of
equip
Advent's
you.
clutches. Maybe I can do the same for her.
Commander, I would strongly
With a
advise
chance
you
sword,
have
of
our
course.
forces equip the specialized weapons we
There you
recovered
go.
from the field.
He has a special
Their
rifle,
unique
which is
capabilities may
unique
prove
to him.
invaluable on this mission.
Good point, Doctor. Let's gear up.
Let's gear up indeed. Now, he's an old school ranger from the vanilla Xcom2, which means they were equipped with swords at the time. We only have 4 soldiers, like a good old-fashioned vanilla long war. Sure, what will we do with that? Oh, we're gonna bring our best, that's for sure. Which would mean our Long War 2 Ranger. Give her a vest. I believe now that we have researched the alloy plating, let's just do all of what we can with that and start replacing basic ceramic with alloy plating. Do we need a specialist for this mission? Not really. We're gonna bring the Juggernaut. Now, the alien ruler will have their reaction and all that. So actually, maybe instead, we go for somebody who can stun. And that would be Bob Ross. The infantry have an arc thrower, indeed. Can I make you a better arc thrower, actually? Have I researched that yet? Not yet. So, Bradford, you should get the frost bomb. You should get the honor. We're gonna try and freeze our boy there and keep him in place. It will be difficult to get this done with only 4. We'll see what we can do. If we stun him, maybe we can keep him a little bit longer. Alright, so let's go with these 4. Let's hope for the best. I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, here we are. The story mission for the Alien Hunter. Okay. Now, from what I remember, the first part is a lot of easier enemies, but there's a lot of them. And the first part should be somewhat easy, I dare to say it, for our Long War Mod Jam characters. There we go. Like these neonate vipers here.
Though I share your reservations about this species, there's something different about these creatures. They appear almost
The reason simply is that this is balanced for vanilla Xcom, not for our Mod Jam Warhammer characters. But at the end of this, we do have to face the Viper King with what we have here, with only 4, so yeah. The first part should be okay. It's the second part that's going to be interesting. But these guys are not too hard to hit. I believe I can go in a classic...
Testing. System
There we go.
dictation.
Classic ambush.
Dr. M. Fallen. Initial entry. It has taken me longer than I care to admit, but the secondary power system is finally operational. Enough so that I can
There we
move
go.
on to more compelling work.
They're pretty easy, these guys, but if memory serves,
Sisters of Battle
you can get
reporting.
swarmed by a dozen of them at one point.
While attempting to salvage materials from what appear
To
be
how
a
we
totally
approach
inert storage
carefully
system,
is part of the
astonishing
challenge.
Discovery. A single cryostasis unit remained intact and occupied. This changes everything.
Not sure I like the sound of that.
With
Like
3
triggering too much group at a
unique
time or
embryos
triggering the
recovered
Serpent
from
King
surviving
at the
cryostasis
wrong
unit,
time is
I now have
pretty bad.
a rare opportunity.
Oh, there we go.
One never
Now we got
afforded to
regular
during my time
Vipers.
with Xcom. I am free to pursue
Only 2 of
a
them, but there's only 4
research
soldiers,
directive of
and
my
if we
own
get
choosing.
some Venom Spit, it would really ruin our day. We do have the possibility of melee. This one in the back is pretty far. It's gonna be hard to get it. I could fire twice with our ranger here in the hopes of locked on doing some work. Could try and stun this fellow. That is an option. I mean, I don't mind using grenades at this point as well, because the grenades are going to be absolutely useless against the Viper King, so... Yeah, I think what I'll do...
Heresy grows from idleness.
Bring Painter here and flashbang the one in the back.
Let the grenades fly!
With a flashbang, it will not be able to use his ability like spitting poison, which would be guaranteed damage that we want to avoid. And after that, we can just concentrate on that one. Get a graze, hopefully the lockdown bonus. No. But I can go do this. But if I do that, you will not be able to move after you do. You don't have whirlwinds, so... You have a Reaper, really? Central has some pretty good skills. Alright, let's take pot shots. Another graze at 4.
Heretics!
With me, my brothers!
Ah, okay. Well, shit. I was hoping not to take damage before the big guy, so I of course take a critical, and that could be a
It
kill.
appears to be the remnants of an alien genetics facility. With the damage to these containment units being so severe, I can only imagine the work that was being done here.
Was she living out here?
That's your first glimpse at the
What
other
hell were you up to, Fallen?
3 bosses. And our boy is almost dead. I'm really not happy about that. Goal was to avoid damage. Ugh.
We shall deliver. In his name, we bring fire.
We did bring a healer. Here. Now we can rush the other one. Chain sword.
Maintain attack formation.
Peacetaker revenge. Okay.
Strike them down with all your might!
Well, good thing I brought a healer. Because facing down the Viper King with only 1
Our
HP,
Emperor gives us strength.
that would be bad. Okay.
Sisters, march!
I'm not used to only having 4 soldiers per... I was gonna say per lance, but per battle group. I'm used to having at least 6 now.
Certain some of my prior colleagues at
Alright, so these
Xcom
guys
would
are
find
easy to
the
hit.
nature of my work here
But
unsettling.
that won't stop us from
I must
missing.
persevere. I have no doubt that these creatures would one day reach maturity, regardless of my intentions. Left here alone, the results could have been disastrous. With my guidance, at the very least, I am preventing a potential catastrophe.
That's tempting, but how much do you bet that I'm gonna trigger more if I do that?
Onward to glory!
To glory. 77. Grace is enough for those guys.
Our burning fervor guides us.
Okay.
No pity for the foe!
No pity indeed.
Come get some.
The specimen's growth continues to accelerate. Given these creatures' apparent pliability when it comes to drastic changes in their genetic makeup, I believe it may be possible to reverse selected traits that the aliens themselves engineered into dormancy.
Daughters of the Emperor, march!
My eyes
So
are
if you
here.
don't know,
Multiple biological signatures approaching your
there you go.
position. Readings are erratic. Difficult to pinpoint.
How many signatures, Doctor?
Unable to determine at this point.
Eat bolt gun!
yeah, they're gonna crawl out of everywhere. There's gonna be a few of them. Blade Storm for Central. Nice.
We are surrounded!
That's the part where we get swarmed.
Heads up, people.
I have rerouted the outgoing signal. The unit must have been damaged during whatever conflict occurred here. The complete message is coming through now.
An extreme biological hazard is present throughout this area. Genetically enhanced alien species in this region are of particular concern to the civilian populace. Do not approach under any circumstances. All attempts should be made to avoid contact with these life forms.
This isn't a message. It's a warning.
Right. Phew. If
We
you've
are
never met
servants of the
Valen,
God
she
Emperor.
is the chief
Praise
scientist
the Emperor!
in the first XCOM reboot in 2013. Alright, so we're doing fine, but yeah, as you can see, it would be easy to get
I believe
swarmed.
this may be the last of them, Central. I am not detecting any additional signatures.
Because there's a lot.
Let's take them out and find Valen.
Okay.
We are under attack.
Oh, here's more. Yeah, that's a lot for 4 characters to deal with. Even with our souped up Warhammer characters. Cool, another miss.
We are taking fire.
They're easy to hit and don't have good accuracy, but it's a lot.
Remove the genetic blockers on the specimen's DNA, allowing the repressed traits to flourish. While subjects Alpha and Beta show promise, it is subject Gamma I find the most intriguing.
At your command.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Can I? Yes, I can.
Fire in the hole!
I don't mind using my grenades again. The Viper King using grenade is very subpar, so not a problem.
We shall deliver. Praise the Emperor!
Central. I'm gonna keep using Chainsword. I could use Reaper. And clean house. But we're okay. Woohoo! So there's 3 active. That one... Yep, there's 2 active. That one may take a shot. Cool. Low hit
We are
chance,
under attack.
but still.
Not lose heart.
And we got the blade storm. Marvelous. Central Bradford
Central.
with a
I am
chainsword.
picking up
That's how it
faint
goes.
traces of human DNA deeper in the facility. It just might be.
Do we bother getting closer, or do we just shoot it at 62 from here? 73 with the ranger.
Die! Sisters of Battle reporting.
66. There we go.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Okay.
Orders received.
So like I said, the first part was not too complicated,
We walk in his
even
light.
for our better soldiers.
Hard.
But as you can probably imagine,
Subjects Alpha and Beta both continue to
Doing that
exhibit
mission in,
exaggerated,
vanilla
sometimes
Xcom.
erratic variations on their traditionally observed behaviors. Subject Gamma has grown to become something else entirely. Behind those eyes, there is an intelligence that I have not witnessed in any unaltered specimens of its kind.
Looks like Valen had plenty of help. Where did she find these people?
let's go.
We know our place.
I'm watching.
Our faith is unyielding.
The extent to which the Elders tamper with the genetic fabric of their subordinate races knows no bounds. It occurs to me that this is the first male of the species I have ever encountered. Is this a form of population control? Or something more? Am I looking at the fate of my own species?
Not if we can help it.
Central. Reading a massive drop in temperature directly ahead. Such a large discrepancy defies any natural explanation.
Something tells me that won't be the worst of our problems, Doctor.
Indeed, it won't.
We
So
shall
I
carry
believe
the light of our faith.
we've cleaned up the regular ones.
Adeptus Sororitas, prepared to serve.
Moving out!
Alright, now the next challenge. The next challenge will be the Viper King with only 4 people.
Discipline and devotion never
I
falter.
made a terrible mistake. Commander, I sometimes wish you were here to keep my ambitions in check. Subject Gamma has escaped. A tremor opened, a minute fracture in the containment unit.
Is that? What did you do? Unable to tell from this distance. Life signs are being obscured by...
And there we are.
I believe this would be Subject Gamma.
Valen created a Viper King. Just what we needed.
Spooky. Now he's gonna spawn a few of these little guys, but at this point we're gonna probably completely ignore them. So we spawn them with only 2 people active, which is not the best case scenario, to be fair. Now, if you've seen these guys before, you're gonna get the ruler reaction for everything we do. It's tempting to be aggressive and go slash him. But then if he catches me in a bond, I would be in trouble. But let's be aggressive. Hopefully we're gonna get a Blamestorm additional attack.
Stay alert for rapid movement as it attempts to reposition itself.
Our poor Bob Ross got caught again.
We walk in his light.
No, I cannot get a shot, so... Alright. Our poor Bob.
What we can do here?
There you go, unconscious. But we do have a healer.
Battle reporting.
We can get him back. Well, that is somewhat cool. I would have preferred to use the reflex on the main dude.
Relevant log entries on this Viper King now.
So,
I saw it. For a moment. At the containment.
let's go revival.
Gamma.
That damn pigeon! Or is it a bat this time?
Its escape. Had the rest of the team not arrived, I am sure I would not be here now.
Gonna get a reaction for everything I do. He's gonna freeze them both.
The concentrated breath of that creature is really getting
So now these guys, both of these are frozen.
You are at risk of severe tissue damage if exposed.
Good to know, Doctor.
I can say, fuck it.
Our Emperor gives us strength.
Let's unfreeze Bob Ross. Alright, now the reason I wanted to fire Boss is because he can shred armor. We can finally shred 2 of that armor. More reaction. Again. Fighting the Viper King with only 4 people is hard. I mean, I can take that pot shot. Or that one. He's gonna get a reaction for everyone.
Sisters, aim true!
Taking damage.
Giving damage to him. Now we get a locked on when we get 66. We missed that one too. More damage. That's all I got.
We will be martyrs!
There we go. Fighting this guy with only 4 is really hard. Especially with XCOM odds of hitting things.
A few remaining scouts report significant increases in biodensity in the area.
Alright, one more revive.
We are not alone. I can no longer delude myself. Gamma is clearly communicating with others of its kind. There are the eggs.
Central, Dr. Valen's conclusion would appear
Oh,
sound.
it removed a
This
stun, but he's
Viper
still
team will
unconscious.
continue to
Really?
summon reinforcements until we can silence it permanently. You must focus your efforts.
Come on, you're not gonna tell me he's gonna still be unconscious. No, okay. Phew. Yeah, poor Bob Ross. 66.
Death to the heretics!
Getting more damage. Now you have to reload.
Praise the Emperor!
And we have 51. We finally get a hit. Alright, now he's gonna start wanting to run soon.
Is some sort of psionic rift. I cannot begin to fathom why Dr. Valen would have allowed it to have this ability.
It's trying to make a break for it. Take it out before it gets away.
Unfortunately, the two things that could stop him from running would be Bob Ross and his stun, and Central and the Frost Bomb. So they're both incapacitated at the moment. Well, Bob Ross was killed after being strangled for the 7th time.
We were overrun. The walls seemed to flow with vipers. I thought for a moment Fisher might hold them off, but there were too many. At least she bought me enough time to set up the warning beacon. The last sound I remember hearing was the destruction of the other two containment units. If subjects...
Bob Ross was killed.
Beds are free as well. I can only pray the beacon's message.
Alright, so I was able to Frost Bomb it. Now I'm gonna miss more. Frozen 2. I should have just let it run, because we've already taken losses. Why did I have to be snakes? At least that works.
We are under attack!
Uh-huh.
We are lost. Each hour, more vipers appear, either summoned by Gamma or hatched from those infernal eggs. I have encoded all relevant data on these creatures within this datapad. I can only hope it reaches Bradford or the Resistance.
The
There is
Greys.
still a chance they can stop these creatures.
Now he's thawed.
If only we still had the command.
5 damage. He's gonna go away. Okay.
We let it get away. Something tells me that's not the last we're gonna see of that thing. If we get another shot, we better make it count. We can still clear out the rest of these things and secure the area. Let's take care
So,
of them.
yeah, we lost a soldier. I'm not really happy about that one.
I am hit!
Maybe I've tried to be too fancy and tried to take out the Viper King before he leaves. I should have just let him run and
The
survive.
data upload is complete. I have also prepared several unique
Alright,
weapons
well.
I hope will be of use. I am sure he will question the ethics behind their construction, but I believe Bradford will still find a way to put them to good use. He has proven quite effective in keeping the Resistance together all these years. I only hope he will one day forgive my departure.
No pity for the foe!
We might have lost the big guy, but it looks like this
Sucks.
area is finally clear.
Not my best work. So there you go, guys. That is the story mission for the Viper King.
It's...
As you can see, it's quite gnarly. trying to fight the Viper King with only 4
I am
people.
not detecting any additional life signs.
And thus we lost
Or otherwise.
somebody to being strangled 7 times. I did not know Bob Ross had a strangle fetish, but there we go. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, so goodbye, Painter. This was a rough one. The combination of getting frozen and strangled and everything with only 4 soldiers. I mean, 2 of them gets frozen, that's half your team. And the other ones are too far away to help or keep missing 60% shots. Alright, well, it happens. But now it means that the alien bosses, the alien hunter bosses, are now loose. And next time we see the Viper King, we should have a full squad of 6 to 8 and have a lot more options on how to take it out. Hopefully. Maybe.
We have to keep after that thing, Commander.
To be determined.
Dr. Vahlen seemed pretty concerned about the thought of these test subjects running loose.
And she's
We'll
right.
have to track down that Viper and deal with it eventually.
We should also be prepared for the eventuality
Oh,
that
cool.
we will encounter the 2 remaining test subjects, the ones we have yet to identify. It is likely they have a similar means of escape via psionic rifts, meaning we could find them anywhere.
Dun, dun, dun. And there we go. The monsters are now activated. Our next step will probably to put people into this HQ. I believe we are ready to take that on.
Setting course for Western United States.
Alright, sure. Sure. For a HQ mission, we want some sharpshooters, we want some kablooey, we want some ground pounder rangers, and we want some sharpshooters to take care of the advantage up on the roof. So, Specialist Doc as a healer, absolutely. Sarangel, our ranger, fine. Slab as a kablooey, absolutely. Perhaps it would be time to upgrade their bolter to a laser cannon. There we go. So, kablooey, the stormtrooper are meant to move fast, and I prefer to keep a stormtrooper for a more grounded, for more regular mission with a timer, like a timer of 10 turns. These guys are much more useful to go to our objective to then grind it out in a big HQ, so I'm not going to use him for that. Get a second ranger, a second technical, so that would be kablooey and ground pounder shooter. Okay. Let's start putting in some sharpshooters. Don't have a lot of them, right. Scratch, our best one, is infiltrating already. Alright. Ooh. We even have one. Alright, we have a long shot. I believe we can upgrade her as well to a laser sniper rifle. MK2 las pistol as her sidearm, that's fine. Okay, we have a second sniper here as the survivalist. We have a warrior of light as a healer, that's perfect. That will do nicely. Let's make a second laser sniper rifle then. Alright, so that takes care of at least 2 sharpshooters with laser rifles. Do I have a single scope that I can use? I have one. I would have... How much of them? High quality telescopic sight. I have 11 high quality sights here. Increased aim by 10%. I don't know how to use. Slightly annoying. So you're gonna get a basic scope. That's all I can actually use. Let's all improve to alloy plating, that's for sure. So 2 healers, 2 sharpshooters, 2 rangers, 2 kablooey, 3 kablooey, really? I think that's a not bad group. I think that's a not bad group at all. Inflicting high damage against a group of one or more target. Alright. Laser shotgun. Shotgun is not the best for these type of mission, but that's what he has. This is a fine group. But that's most of our best soldiers gone for 20 days. So in the meanwhile, we have to survive with what we have left.
Menace, ready to deploy.
We're almost out of available soldiers. So we're gonna have to be conservative until we get at least one of these 2 missions resolved and get some soldiers back. That's the hinder, which would open the tower on that one and get us some resistance contact if we get it right. I should put at least 1 person on recruiting here. Get us more. That VIP is for another engineer. Alright, so might as well just go get
Avenger plotting
the
new
resistance
course.
mech. What do you got? Start liberating the region, but one day, you motherfucker. What do you got? Ooh, center mass. We need to stop that, absolutely. And we found it with a good 11 days. Okay. Okay. Well, 11 days I can afford to finish this. One day, cannot do anything about it. Okay. Right. So this would be a priority. Absolutely. Prevent some aliens to do more damage.
Setting course
Oh, yes.
for Western Europe.
That would count as a priority mission for even a limited force available. So, let's not use any of these 4. Let's keep these 4 for something else, and let's send in the small one. Send in the small fry. It is time for these guys to spacebar. Let's go. Gain some experience. Send in the spark. Send in the infantry. That's 4. I'm gonna send a Shiv to support them. I hesitate to send pure rookies, so we'll have a Dragoon. and a recon. Then send in all the noobs. Because we have 10 days, we can even wait to the 10 days to get 7 tonight and extremely light. You guys are not going to be fine like this. I hope. To be determined. Should give some of these new fellows some experience. Let's get you the hackers lighted up. Start the path of hacking. Do you have some armor piercing? I do. Ceramic plating. Go to alloy. Okay. Send in the noobs. Now I truly only have 5 or 6 available.
In position to drop.
In case there's another emergency. 8 to be precise. But we got this already ready. But it is 13 to 15. I might have to boost it. So we got a good 7 on that one too. With some not bad people. But I'm gonna boost it. There you go, extremely light. I want to bring back as much soldiers as I can uninjured so that we can make it happen. In any way, we get 32 intel from the mission, so spending 25 to make sure it works, it's a fine investment. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a moment. Let's hinder. Okay, so we got ourselves a capture or kill. We only get the bonus resistance contact if we capture. So this fellow appears to be in the big building here. And the escape is in the back. Very well. Does appear to be a fairly large map as well. So that and 7 to 9 enemies, I don't assume they're going to be right away in our face. We probably need to cover some ground. Let's start with our shinobi with the hammer. Yeah, it's probably going to be fairly quiet until we get near that building.
To victory! Xenos spotted.
Okay, so we spotted a little drone. But, as always, the thing with drone is that they have a very large detection zone, as mirrored here by the red detection zone. So even though they're easy, they can spot you easily. In a perfect world, I would set you up here.
Going in, brother.
For this sniper.
No one will stop us.
Risa, that's a baby ranger.
Let's do this.
Crash is another sniper. We have 2 snipers on that one.
Copy that.
And Terror is a good old juggernaut. Ah, hello. Oh, hello.
Got eyes on a hostile squad.
Yeah, we won't be able to stay stealthed for long with 2 drones patrolling around us. That, yeah. I don't think we have a hacker, do we? We don't. Okay, so we won't be able to stay quiet for long. But I don't want to encounter the group we've seen over there without at least putting our sniper in positions. But now it's impossible. Because there's a guy... Yeah, there's a drone up there. Well done! So be it.
How many is that now? They've got our position.
So as long as it only triggers the 2 drones and not the other group, We are pretty good. So let's put these two guys up here. Put the rest of them into Overwatch. Because we're probably going to be seeing the other two right after.
I carry forth his will. Objective attained. Keeping watch.
So you, sir, are going to Overwatch. Scratch, get up there.
Whatever you say.
Now I assume I'm putting myself in Overwatch because I assume the other group we've seen in the back there will probably pop. It would be nice to catch one or two of them, but it doesn't. Very well, so I can still scout ahead with Mace.
That location. I have it.
Still stealthed. Let's keep in mind that there's a group in this area that can flank us. So even though
Tactical Marines forward.
we have some leeway
My
here,
aim will be true.
it's probably not gonna
Will
last.
stop us.
Solid copy.
But it's giving us at least a bit of time to move toward the objective.
I'm on it.
Hold position, Overwatch.
Come on. Surprisingly, not yet. Okay. So I hesitate to go to the last, to go to here because there's gotta be a group here. I do not want to be flanked by these two groups.
To cover, brothers.
Okay.
We shall be the end of you.
We have three of them here. Okay, sure. Here we are. 46. Yeah, we're gonna get bad hit chance across the board, are we? We're gonna do a lead the target. The reason I'm choosing that is that this guy is armed with a pistol. If he wants to fire, I assume he's gonna move closer. So might as well and try and use lead the target. Would give us higher hit chance
Target identity confirmed.
for the reaction fire. So you, sir, stay stealthed for now. I'm gonna keep you in reserve for a surprise attack. The rest of these guys can take pot shots.
Death to all traitors!
Oh, really?
A fine welcome for us, brothers.
A 0% hit chance.
Kind.
Got a 60 here. Ew.
Accuracy over speed.
That was not accurate. Very well, so none of this is perfect, but it's what I got.
No one will stop us.
28. Yeah. Won't be able to do much this turn.
Will do.
It is what it is, as they say. Cross mark, okay. So it does not move. Deadly marionette. Right. Convergence. Okay. That's a hit.
Full heretic.
Full heretic. I'm still confused about that sorcerer because he kills one of his friends to create this guy. The zombie. The zombie looks very dangerous, but you need to kill somebody to get it done. Oh well. Let's run and gun with Wildling.
What passes for fury among your misbegotten kind?
Let's get a flanking shot on the sorcerer. I love the screaming civilian. 83. Okay.
Such are the wages of sin.
And that kills the guy, so... There we go. 2 enemies for 1. I'll take it. Right, so there's at least one more group out there. And the extraction is all the way over there, so let's start to move.
Pick up the pace, Initiate.
Let's pick up the pace.
On it.
Pick up the pace.
Already there.
You, sir, start, How do I get in that building? There's a door all the way over here. Is there a way to get inside from up? Probably. Let's send you up.
Running.
See if you can pick up the last group as a scout.
I am
Not
ready
quite.
to pass judgment.
So I'm hesitating to make a move to grab this guy. But let's go down. Let's grab the loot.
They've got eyes on me.
See if we're gonna spot the last group.
I've got it.
Perception picked up. Subdue.
Status confirmed. Target
Okay.
package in custody.
So with the rest of our folks, we're
want
gonna
with
start
death.
moving toward the extraction then, and there we are. We pick up the last group, which was the one that was left behind. That makes sense. Okay. That's the one we left behind previously. Right, so... The bad news is now we're getting flanked by that one. Just what I was fearing, as I mentioned before. Let's see if we can get a rocket through with terror here. Through the window. Looks like it's possible. Maybe we can catch these two here. We do get a scatter zone of 1.6 tile. But let's try it. Got them both. And that leaves a shot for our sniper. Nice.
Well, how about that?
How about that indeed? Death from above. You could get a kill, but that would leave you in a bad spot. Can you move and shoot? Yes, you can. You have snapshot and everything. I'm gonna try and get a
Going
shot
in,
with
brother.
Archer instead. 35, wow. Well, it was worth a try.
Doing all we can.
But we do have Hollywood. And Hollywood, yes, you can go get the flank. There we are. Only 74 though. Well, of course you miss. Okay. I'm one tile away from being able to shoot this guy. No, not quite.
Tired of waiting around.
That's putting her without cover, but... Okay.
You want some more?
Last one left is a single trooper.
No problem, boss.
$63 on stun, 41 on attack. I cannot reach him with a grenade. So I'm not gonna take the risk. I'm gonna put you in cover.
Tactical movement.
And he goes Overwatch. Okay. Well, you, sir, will carry our
I guess
VIP.
it's my turn. We came out here for this.
So, you, sir, do not have reflexes. Do you have anyone with reflexes who could challenge the Overwatch? Not really. But you know what can challenge an Overwatch? Exploding. Overwatch this, you peasant. Okay. Alright, so that was all the enemies. And I'm gonna make a cut here. Get to the evac zone. And I will see you in a moment. Alright, since this is the flawless, let's see the bonus.
VIP secure and in position for evac.
Let's see what we got.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Bonus reward. A grizzleman approaches
VIP
you.
secure.
I fought years ago during the original invasion. 52 supplies. Well, thank you, sir. Marvelous. Alright, so a nice little flawless after losing a soldier to the story mission. Let's get our Hollywood Necron to aggression, please. Or cool under pressure, really. Classic Ranger build. Scratch is a death from above classic. Remove the cooldown on lead the target. That's interesting. But low profile is the thing for snipers. Because cover on rooftops are always half cover. By doing that, maximum cover all the time with the high ground, it's just it's what it is. All right, Burial Blade. Yeah, that ability makes sure you cannot use stasis, which is amazing. But since we're using you mostly as a sniper, it's gonna be a bullseye. Our new second Warrior of Light. Let's give you a smite. Smite for the Omnissiah. Alright. That went perfectly well. VIP. That should give us an additional resistance contact. There we go. Back to 15 soldiers. Okay. But I don't think I will take another mission for that one. That tower is not gonna be right now. We're gonna need to start recruiting more soldiers, I think. It's yeah. We're starting to be stretched thin as soon as we have an HQ assault. What do we got? Muton is on 23 hours. That's gonna help. Okay, so I think that'll be it for this one, guys. We are 10% into our HQ assault. We have now the Hunter alien on the loose. We will see them later. But for now, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching until the end. Please do some YouTube stuff. Any buttons will do. And I will see you next time. Thank you.